Let's now get you the latest developments as far as Jharkhand is concerned. A day after former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren's arrest, the probe into the money laundering allegations continue. While the government formation hasn't happened yet, there's no CM in Jharkhand at the moment. Let's tell you the top developments in the case. JMM MLAs had written to the governor seeking time to meet and to invite them to form the government in the state. We're given to understand that the governor has given time to JMM MLAs, to IND MLAs, in fact, to meet him at 5:30 p.m. 5 JMM MLAs have been given time to meet the governor, but the suspense over the numbers continue. Sources say that the MLAs could be shifted to a resort days, including JMM, Congress and RJD are set to be moved to Hyderabad from Jharkhand. All right, we have some breaking inputs coming in as well. As far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned, the ED has sought 10 days custody of former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren. He was produced in the PMLA court. Those visuals on your screens are when he arrived in the court. Bhavtosh is getting us more details. Bhavtosh, ED has sought 10-day custody?
Yes, Swati, in fact, they have sought for a 10-day custodial remand. Remember, this is happening just hours ahead of the all-important hearing that will take place in the Supreme Court. Today, in the Supreme Court, Hemant Soren, through senior advocate Kapil Sibal, had sought intervention and also quashing of the ECR or the money laundering case that has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate. Kapil Sibal, in fact, has dubbed this arrest illegal. He has also questioned the timing of the arrest memo, saying that the arrest actually took place at around 5 p.m., whereas the arrest memo mentioned it at 10 p.m. The Enforcement Directorate, on its part, had said that they started investigating this case way back in June 2023 when they had registered a separate money laundering case. They have further said that this case, in fact, involves usurping government land, and the manner in which this was done was through a cabal of government servants in Jharkhand, and also through involvement of some people who are said to be close to Hemant Soren. Hemant Soren, in fact, has denied these allegations. One has to wait and see whether the court will send him to judicial custody or send him to the ED's remand, because it could be possible that the court will wait for the final outcome of the Supreme Court hearing before taking any decision.
All right, Bhavtosh. All right, Bhavtosh, thank you very much for getting us the details. In fact, today, Hemant Soren also moved Supreme Court, challenging his arrest. In the petition that Times Now has accessed, the ED arrest has been dubbed unwarranted, arbitrary, illegal and violative of the fundamental right of the petitioner. The petition seeks immediate release of petitioner from illegal arrest and custody and says that they cannot justify the arrest of the petitioner. Siddharth, in fact, is getting us more details on that. Yes, Siddharth.
Well, Swati, the details that we have for you is the communication that's gone from Mr. Champai Soren, the CM designate, who is still, of course, awaiting a response from the governor for his swearing in. We've, in fact, got that particular letter where he sought an appointment with the Jharkhand governor at approximately 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're now being told that that particular appointment will be granted a bit later in the day. And Mr. Champai Soren was basically highlighting the fact, and I'll just take you through the operative portions here. वर्तमान में पिछले लगभग 18 घंटों से राज्य में कोई सरकार अस्तित्व में नहीं है। राज्य में असमंजस की स्थिति बनी हुई है। संवैधानिक प्रमुख होने के नाते हम सभी विधायक गण एवं राज्य की जनता आपसे उम्मीद करते हैं कि शीघ्र ही आप एक लोकप्रिय सरकार के गठन का मार्ग प्रसारित करें, राज्य को भ्रम की स्थिति से बाहर निकालेंगे। महोदय, आपसे सदर अनुरोध है कि मेरे सरकार गठन के दावे को स्वीकार करते हुए मुझे शीघ्र मुख्यमंत्री मनोनीत कर नई सरकार से गठन का मार्ग प्रशस्त करते हुए कृपा की। As the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, so that the constitutional crisis that the state may face in the event this does not happen, does not actually take place, that the immediate need of the hour is for the state of Jharkhand to have a elected government, and that the JMM, along with its allies, has 43 people, MLAs, who've signed signatures and showed support for government formation in the state.
All right, there's no CM at this point of time in Jharkhand. Hemant Soren has stepped down, and while the MLAs have elected Mr. Champai Soren as their CM, but so far he has not been able to meet the governor and prove majority. Priyank is also with us on the broadcast. Priyank, the latest is that the governor has given time to 5 MLAs of JMM to meet at 5:30.
Audio to everyone come करना.
Priyank, if you can hear me, governor has given time to meet at 5:30. 5 JMM MLAs have been given time.
Yes, absolutely right. 5 members of the JMM coalition government, members will be going to the governor's house, which will include the MLAs from RJD, CPIML, JMM, and 2 of the members of the Congress party. All 5 of them will be going. But on the plan B, certainly the 35 MLAs who are supposed to fly to Telangana will be leaving from this guest house where we are standing. There are some activities which have been spotted by us just a short while back, Swati, where the movement of the vehicles, 2 of the buses was seen. There you can see this is a circuit house where the buses are on standby. So on one side, those 5 MLAs led by Champai Soren, who has given papers that he should be the next chief minister to the governor of Jharkhand, will be moving towards the governor's house to meet him. On the other side, the MLAs will be flying from here. Certainly, the JMM knows this for the fact that today, most probably, the timing of the swearing will not be given by the governor. That's why they have decided to fly these MLAs to Telangana in Hyderabad, because they know that the flow test will be the most important factor which need to be taken into consideration by the coalition party. But the senior leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party is also here. They are the top level officials and the office bearers who have reached to Delhi, to Ranchi, I beg your pardon, have been meeting in the BJP headquarters here in Ranchi. So developments happening in the state of Jharkhand. Right. On the other side, there's a very extensive argument which is going inside the PMLA court, where the ED is trying to seek police remand of Hemant Soren.
ED is seeking 10-day custody, and like you said, multiple developments happening on the political front also in terms of government formation. Priyank, stay on with us. Suspense over the future of Jharkhand government continues while Hemant Soren resigned and JMM elected Mr. Champai Soren as the legislative party leader. The coalition says governor has not given time yet. What we're given to understand is the governor has now given time to 5 JMM MLAs to meet at 5:30 this evening. JMM has 29 MLAs while the Congress has 17 and the RJD has 1 MLA in the government currently. That's the current number game, delaying the process. Let's listen into reactions coming in.
I want to ask a fundamental constitutional legal question for which we have only received stunning silence for the last 18 odd hours. Yesterday in the Jharkhand Assembly, where the whole world knows that the figures are roughly 47 or 48 majority and roughly 33-32 opposition. After the Honorable Chief Minister had submitted his resignation to the governor and a new Chief Minister with the numbers known was proposed, why has the governor been paralyzed into inaction for the last 18 hours?
Till now, the governor has not called the Mr. Soren, who has claimed to form the government, next government. This is very unfortunate. The same thing was not happening in Mr. Nitish Kumar case. In 15 minutes, they had after his resignation, 15 minutes new government was sworn in. It all shows that the government in Delhi is supporting a horse trading in Jharkhand, which is very dangerous. Mr. Amit Shah must restrain from these kind of things. We have to be protected from these dirty politics. Therefore, we have to protect our MLAs also.